everyone, welcome back to Tamara's Timeless Tarot Readings. I'm using like a Marseille style deck today, and I always find them to be just a little bit daunting because I don't have as much practice time with them as I do a lot of my other types of tarot decks, which basically go along the lines of the Rider-Waite system. Okay. So, and in any case, I love them, and I really want to make more use of them. So here we go. It's my classic tarot by Lo Scarabeo, and I'm going to do a timeless reading for the collective, please, today. A timeless reading for the collective. The first card that came out is the Queen of Swords. So this is decisive action. This is articulation. This is setting boundaries. This is being in the know and also kind of sussing out the situation around you, because you have a heightened sense of intuition, being the queen, being receptive, but receptive of the mind. So you can see right through people. You're not easily fooled. And sorry, I just lost my train of thought because something was distracting me. Oh my gosh, this means that you need to be more astute, more focused, okay? Your senses need to be heightened, more aware of what is happening. The Queen of Swords has been through something. She's known as the widow of the courts, and she's been through a lot of sorrow, and so she's come out on the other side, and she might be guarded, but she also does feel a lot. She's just not going to show her true feelings to just anyone. They really have to earn her trust and warrant a valid reason as to why she would extend an empathetic ear. She can be quite cutting. Her words can be quite blunt, but she definitely does get to the point, and she's not interested in mind games and wasting her time. Okay, so I really like this depiction of the Queen of Wands. And then the second card that came out is the sword, Ace of Swords, and this is all about clarity and truth and triumph, and this is about seeing the path ahead or the road ahead. That doesn't mean, or it's not to say that there aren't obstacles. There's always going to be challenges of some kind, but it just means that if you keep your wits about you, you're able to see above and beyond and circumvent those obstacles, okay, overcome those challenges. The crown shows that you will be triumphant, providing you tap into the gifts that is the Ace of Swords. Okay, this is force. This is, sometimes words are going to be needed and necessary. You know, the sword suit attributes a lot of times to like surgeries and things like that of the medical nature. So if there's something that you've been putting off that you know you need to do, and it might involve going under the knife. I mean, nobody really wants to do that. Although a lot of people do volunteer for cosmetic reasons or purposes, but I'm talking more of the medical kind, like you need it in order to be healthy. This also shows you that it's going to be okay. You just might have to go under the knife. But I'm sure a lot of us have been there. I know I have, and you do it because you want to be healthy. You want to, you know, live to tell another day. So, okay, so we're seeing that there's clear-cut communication. I like the way her stance is. It's almost like she's offering an olive branch. It's kind of what I'm getting intuitively. Like she's willing to hear you out. She's not the most cut off of all the Queen of Swords. she's not the most guarded of all of the depictions or interpretations that I've seen of her. So she's willing to hear you out, but to a point. If if you don't sound believable, or if you're not believable, if you sound foolish, if you seem petty, if you don't have a solid argument or a valid argument, or if it's all just emotionally um, fuel, then she's not so interested, right? You got to have facts and logic, and you've got to appease her, or like appeal to her. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm having such a difficult, why am I having such a difficult time finding the right words today? Maybe this is an energy that I need to tap into more and harness. Is that this more clear thinking, this more focused approach, because I can be a bit of a scatterbrain, and with technology and whatnot these days, I feel like it's so easy to become attention deficit, like ADD, or like that kind of thing. Like it's in adults, it's so much more prevalent now than ever before. So I feel like it's so easy just to kind of lose focus and lose track of what you're about to say, or like what you were doing, or forget why you came into a room, that kind of thing. So let's see. Tell me more, please, about this energy. I feel like in this case, it's like information is forthcoming. There's going to be something that's really going to help illuminate or clear the clutter, like clear the clouds, or any kind of confusion that you've been having lately over something. Okay, any more cards, please, for any more clarification for the Queen of Swords and Ace of Swords. Okay, let's make this the last card. I actually have to get going, but I just wanted to jump on and do a quick reading. Oh, the Five of Cups. Okay, so there's been some sort of discord in the emotional realm, in the heart space. There's been some kind of upset, interference. Growth is uncomfortable. It's like when you get the growing pains, like the stretch marks, like your body is going to keep growing, God willing, like provided you're healthy in that. And so that isn't always the most pleasant experience. So when you evolve, you grow. And it's funny because, I don't mean this, it's funny, but it's interesting that we don't evolve unless we are in a difficult situation. Like that's typically when we tend to grow spiritually. It's when we're faced with hardships of some kind, like loss and upset, unfortunately. So I feel like this is someone who's willing to lend an ear, someone who's going to say it like it is. She's been through this, and so she knows how to navigate through it, and also she can give you some pretty invaluable advice. And you need to keep your wits about you. You need to be logical, still empathetic and compassionate enough, because she still is the queen. That's a very receptive energy, but she's also somebody that does indicate that you need to create those boundaries and you need to stick to them. Don't allow anyone to overstep. You need to have a clear view, right? Like if they're building and they're going to make a building that blocks your view, you're going to be quite annoyed, especially if you had a really nice view. So it's like you don't want someone to get in the way of your outlook, is what I'm getting. And so if you're going through a challenging emotional time, there's been a breakup, so there's some form of disappointment, discord that comes with the fives. It's also here to teach you lessons, and she's here to teach you lessons. She's here to, cut away what no longer serves, and just cut it down to until you get to kind of the crux of the whole thing. Like, what is this really all about? Was this what you thought it would be? Was this made up in your mind? Was this sort of some kind of illusory type of situation? Was this real? Like, what was it? Like, what did you expect? She's going to ask you the hard questions. She's going to make you squirm in your seat, but you're forced to face the truth head on. And if you're in a relationship, or we're in a relationship, and it's no longer the case, then was this a healthy relationship? what made it good, what made it bad. Were there more good or bad days? You know what I mean? Like, how did it make you feel? Did it bring out the best or the worst in you? Did you work as a team? Was it, all things like that. Like, if it didn't work out, it's for a reason, and you have to get to the root cause of that reason, right? There could be so many mitigating circumstances, of course, like it's never just clear cut or cut and dry and black and white, whatever, but you just want to face face the situation in a way that leaves room for you to make sense of it, leaves room for you to breathe and kind of just absorb the truth of the matter and not what you created in your head or what you hoped it would become, because that's not what it was. And I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Any more cards, please, for collective timeless reading? Whoa, I don't know if that got caught on camera. Oh, 10 of Swords. Yeah, the end. That's it. I would say the worst is behind you now. It could be a divorce or a breakup, kind of ending of a relationship of some kind, but it's for your highest good. You're going to get a lot of truth about this situation, a lot of clarity, and it could be coming from someone who doesn't mince words and isn't afraid to speak her mind or his mind, their mind, and say it like it is. Okay, so if this resonates, let me know. This is interesting. This is really about the road to healing. Grief is a part of that process, of course, so please honor your feelings and find healthy outlets to express what it is that you're feeling, and put a support system in place that you have someone or someone's, if you so choose to reach out to them. Okay, guys, happy Thursday. Whenever you see this, of course, this could or could not be for you, may not be for you, might be for you. I don't know. It's timeless. And let me know if it resonates.